So the piece Shani is written for my oldest daughter, and it came about when I was at home practicing. There's this little thing for getting a little bit of independence for your fingers, kind of like this. And I was doing that one day practicing and just warming up, and I started thinking about this little groove here, and I thought that sounded kind of cool, so I started doing this, just a little variation on it. And as I was doing that, I noticed that my daughter was off to the side. She was real little at the time, maybe about 5, and she was dancing as I was doing that. So I kept doing it, and as long as I kept doing that, she kept moving exactly to what I was doing. So I continued to do that, and then I started figuring out a little bit of a bridge or a little bit of a release from that. The interesting thing about this piece, I think, besides the guitar solo and the way the song came about, is also it was one of the original pieces we recorded. So it's really nice to be back to this album, and that this song will get out there and have a little bit of the attention I feel it deserves. And and my daughter actually is now a dancer too.
This song is in G flat major, and the melody is a really simple kind of folk melody based off the major pentatonic scale, and very appropriate. It's about his daughter Shani, who was about 5 then, and so it has this kind of childlike quality. But I've always loved it. I played it on acoustic guitar on the recording, but on electric guitar it would be. And those last 2 notes, I think on the recording, I caught with harmonics, which just luckily a D flat or a C sharp and a G sharp fall naturally on the guitar here. So that last phrase has a nice overtone to it, especially on the acoustic guitar. It's really nice.
The guitar solo to this day is one of my favorite guitar solos in the whole world. I'm a big fan of guitarists, so you could name any guitarist, and I'm actually a fan of theirs. I love all of them, and that's why it's such a joy to work with Dan Leonard, because he's such a great guitarist. But really and truly, the guitar solo of this piece to this day is one that I'll put on and listen to, and I just love it. I love the way it went. And Dan will tell you that it's because of the way I comped that he got where he was going, but of course, from my point of view, everything happened because of the magic that he was playing, and I was just moved by what he was doing. The chords are not that involved. It's just, a B major 7, then a D flat sus, and a G flat major 7. But they're in the bright area of the piano and the guitar, so they have a real pretty flow to them. Piano solo comes up, I'm basically playing on those first chords, just the hits that happen at the beginning, the E major, and then an E flat minor, A flat minor, and a D flat sus. So those chords there at the beginning that after the guitar solo, then we go into that as my piano solo. I played on those chords, and just an extension, a little lengthening of those particular chords. And that's also the bridge to the tune. And we both hit this thing together. Having children has made me a better artist and a better human being. I'm sure in the end that I've learned more from my children than they have learned from me. Shani.